よし、ここは私が正しい授かり飴の食べ方を教えてやろう。行け！そして最後に思い切りかける。
Hello anime lovers, hope you all are doing great. For today's video we will be showcasing a harem anime. We're a bunch of gorgeous, talented girls constantly chasing after a single mediocre guy. This is my pleasure to make an anime recommendation list for you all. So before we start, if you enjoy my anime suggestions, please be kind to hit that subscribe button to never miss any future upload. Starting at number 10 we have Cat Planet Cuties. For any cat owner, I would suggest maintaining a safe distance from this anime cat species from the other planet, center representative on Earth, to maintain a friendly relationship. Meanwhile, Kyo is just living his normal high school boring life on Earth, until one day he saw Eris, the cat girl sent to Earth. The next thing he knew, Eris was lying on his bed half-ash naked. You know that usual morning wake stuff. Slowly other cat girls started to hop in, and Kyo has to keep this secret from others, as an evil organization is looking for them. To make things worse, Kyo's friends are also a part of that shady group, and now main character needs to protect Eris from all this. The story mainly focuses on an interconnecting relation between normal high school boy and cat alien species, to which if you enjoy watching anime, like to love Rue or Camper, then this will be a good entry for you. Moving on we have Maken Kai. Childhood romance is one of my favorite genres to pick. No matter how many anime I watch, I'm still on the hunt for more, especially if it has an eki plot twist. The story starts when our protagonist, Takeru, transfers into a new school, which doesn't require any entrance exam. Takeru is not the smartest guy in the room, but when he enters his new school, soon he realized that the school is much more than what it looks like. There are students who use special abilities called Maken, and our MC doesn't know anything about Maken. Lucky for him, the school has his childhood friend Haruka. On the first day, Takeru involved himself in some unwanted business, result to which all the girls he attracts move into his room, including his childhood friend Haruka. All the girls in the anime have a huge burden on their chest, especially the nurse, and if you want to remove the burden, then feel free to watch the anime. At number 8 we have A Bridge to the Starry Skies. Kazuma in his teenage years is falling apart from his family due to his little brother's condition. Doctors advise him to move to a place full of clean air, to which both brothers are moving to the countryside. Now Kazuma and his little brother start their new chapter of their life in a rural city. It's not too long after their arrival that they meet some friends, mostly girls. Slowly they started to spend much time together and gradually develop feelings for each other, to do all sorts of activities any healthy teenagers would do. The visuals of the anime are a matter of personal preference, but the lifestyle of the countryside is shown beautifully, with the bonus of eki harem plot. And if you are looking for a decent slice of life anime without any high expectation, then you will be guaranteed to enjoy this ride. Next we have The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einarjar. When the history teacher became an anime writer, we get anime like this. There are various types of isekai shows, whether girls doing cute things, or main character turns out to be a demon lord, or to be completely useless. But the one that remains common is the amount of satisfaction viewers get, either in the form of fan service, or with stunning visuals. Yudo, our main protagonist, instead of going into another world, he goes into the past to write his own history with his phone that charges wirelessly. Using various tactics he wins various battles and builds his own legacy. Other than that, girls provide all the physical support a normal functional man needs, but he refuses to accept. It's a feel-good isekai show. You can put it into your watch list and watch it whenever you feel like watching an isekai. At number 6 we have Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. If any of you are lucky enough to have a real-life girlfriend, but she thinks children's come from blessings, a piece of advice for you all: Tell him to watch Sex Education. It's really important nowadays. Peter, who had been declared as the strongest man, somehow he had a girlfriend, dumb enough to be completely brainwashed by her father. So far in their long, trustable relationship, they have only held hands. Now, after being declared strongest, Peter suddenly started to get various offers from different species to do anything in any way he wants. You can't blame Peter for accepting those offers. After all, the strongest man does require high-level physical training. The anime has only 10-minute long episodes, which can easily be watched anywhere. For the next entry on the list, we have My Little Sister is Among Them. Imagine you have all the delicious food you ever dream of in front of you, but you can't eat. Not fair, isn't it? Similar to Mikado surrounded by all hot girls crazy for him, but can't bang or else he might end up as a winsex. After his father died, Mikado needed to inherit his father's company. However, there is a catch. He needs to attain a certain school and has to marry someone by the time he graduates. However, the school does have beautiful girls, and the condition looks simple enough, right? But the problem is his long-lost little sister is crazy for him and waiting for him in that school. Now our protagonist doesn't know who she is or what she looks like. The anime is similar to Hinsuki or Haganai, and if you love watching them and somehow missed this classical entry, then it's the right time to find the culprit. On number 4 we have They Are My Noble Masters. Let me put one thing straight. Here the master is not male, but instead we have female masters and her maid. Due to family problems, Ren ran away from his home, along with his sister Mihato, leaving their past behind. Both moved to the city in order to start a new life. In search of work, somehow they end up at the Kuinji family's mansion, where they have been employed as a servant. And our protagonist needs to serve 3 sisters, both physically and mentally. For that we get to see in depth master-servant development. The story is great, and it has all the elements of the Eki harem genre, the old-style anime had. If you are into the anime long enough, and don't mind the old-style animation, then I would highly recommend you to watch this. Continuing on, we have Sekirei. While we are talking about Eki shows, how about we add some catfights to the list? In the times where everyone is so obsessed with Pokemon, the author of this anime changed the whole game. From his point of view, instead of catching animals, he decided to catch something worthy. Sekirei are creatures that bond with their owner and fight on their behalf. Now the question is, how could you catch them? The answer is simple: by kissing. Yes, it doesn't matter irrespective of the gender. As long as you do the act, you will get the pack. And our protagonist has many girls in his pack. The anime has some great fight scenes, and the cool thing about the fights is it will rip off everything in its way. If you like to watch some sexy catfights with loads of fan service, then don't forget to check Sekirei. On the runner-up spot we have Majikoi, Oh Samurai Girls. I have completed the whole anime, but I still can't get a clear idea of what the actual plot was about. Yamato is a student at the Kawakami Academy. However, the academy is not any normal one. Here problems are solved with combat, either one-on-one or it involves hundreds of students. The academy has a history related to samurai, where all students are good at fighting. Our protagonist is really bad at it when it comes to fighting. However, he is a brilliant strategist, but for the fighting part he had some cool backup. Many girls from his group fight on her behalf, in which all girls are crazy for Yamato. As for Yamato, he had a crush on his senpai, by which he gets rejected multiple times. The reason why I completed this anime was for the strong Eki plot, which is also available in an uncensored version as well. Wrapping up our list, we have Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero. If you are around the channel long enough, then you already know how much I love this anime. It's always on top of my list. Asala Akatsuki is one heck of a main character, doesn't care about anything or anyone. Was sent on a mission to another world. There he defeats the Demon Lord, wins the Princess Heart, and takes back the Demon Lord's daughter with him to his world to play around with her. Now both Asala and Miu join the magical school Babel, and thus the story of an overpowered transfer student began. So far there is no cliché about the anime. The main character is very much likable, and especially the girls. We also have various color options to pick. My favorite one is the pink head, and don't ask me why.
おいそこのてめえ何勝手に人の席に座ってんだよこら逃げんなよこらこのクラスで無難に生きるためのルールを
With that we came to an end. These were my recommendations for you all. Or is there any other anime that deserves to be on this list? I would like to know your opinion. Feel free to comment down below. And if you have any friends that might be interested in this type of anime, share this video to them. You can also check out some other similar lists available on screen right now. Meanwhile, you guys have a good time ahead. Till I see you all in the next one. Peace.